rappers, yeah, they actually love to use girls for, you know, pleasure and sex and all of that stuff. And the thing is, when they get bored of them and they've passed them around like groupies and stuff, they'll turn around and call them sluts. Like, first it's, you wanna stay for coffee? And then it's, you best grab your weed, you best grab your keys, you best grab your creepers, you best get out my blank house, you blank. Please explain, somebody. It's hypocrisy. And a little lesson for you guys that didn't go Oxford, yeah? Hypocrisy in Greek means actor, pretender, stage player. Like, I was even talking to Toyin today, and she even confirmed like what I've been thinking for a while. Like, the world, people think that bad things that happen to girls like this, it's like they've brought it on themselves, like they deserve bad stuff that happens to them. They deserve the evil that becomes of them if they've entered a relationship with a guy or done whatever, that they deserve to be treated badly, to be like even sometimes domestically abused, like verbally abused and all of this stuff. Like, people actually think that they deserve to be treated wrongly, and it doesn't really make any sense to me. And the funny thing is, yeah, it's usually guys who think that girls deserve the bad stuff that comes to them. So it's mostly the guys, yeah, that sleep around with usually the self-same girls that they're condemning, that will turn around and say, yeah, that girl deserves what's coming to her. Yeah, she's a beep, she's a beep, she's a beep. Like, it's so strange that like evil can condemn evil. Like, a wrongdoer wants to condemn someone else who is doing wrong. How does that make sense? Blind leading the blind, yo. Like, it actually baffles my mind. Like, I just don't get how someone who does exactly the same wrong as someone else can turn around and be like, yeah, that girl deserves to be exposed for what she did. Yeah, she deserves to be treated badly. Yeah, she knew what was coming to her, and it's like, but you're doing exactly the same thing as her. Yet no one wants to shout at you. No one wants to condemn you for what you're doing. So the person that's a victim, yeah, should be blamed for everything that's come to them, but the person who is causing the victimization, the person who's actually like doing wrong to the victim, gets off scot-free. People, please help me understand, yeah? Because it's literally like, you who's without sin, cast the first stone. Like, if you're clean, if you've done nothing wrong, if you don't treat people badly, then go ahead. If you think you are crystal clean, then go on, comment. But every one of us is not crystal clean, so I don't see why it's the people who have done wrong who are turned around to say, oh yeah, no, she deserves it, yeah, she knew what she was getting into, she's attracting all these guys, she attract them, so she definitely knew what she was getting into. Like, fair enough, sometimes that may be the case, but just because a girl is with someone who's a bit booky, it doesn't really mean that she deserves the things that comes from that person. Do you get what I mean? Fair enough, she is responsible for her own action, but it doesn't mean she deserves the stuff that's coming to her. Everyone in this world, every single person, even Saddam Hussein, with all his sins, every single person on this earth deserves to be loved, deserves happiness. Fair enough, people do stuff wrong, I get it, obviously, but it doesn't mean that people deserve evil for what they've done. Like, I saw a tweet like last week or 2 weeks ago saying sluts should be exposed. So, clarify, yeah, just help me understand that the girls should be exposed, but the guys shouldn't. The guys are cushy, the guys are cool. That's even more hypocrisy. Like, fair enough, we all make the mistake, like literally every one of us makes the mistake of kind of judging before actually taking any kind of constructive action. But it's like, people see this happening to girls, like, you know, girls being used by guys, tossed around, kind of like just used as a sexual object or whatever, and no one offers to help. No one asks her if she's okay. No one offers to pray for her. Like, why must it be judgment? Why must it be gossip, but you're pretending that you're actually just psychoanalyzing her? Like, oh, she must have daddy issues, or oh, maybe she just needs the money from guys. Like, it's just like all of those things, yeah, they're not actually helping anyone. Sometimes Christians are actually like the worst when it comes to things like this. Like, I think that Christians think sometimes that because they have like a clean slate in a way, that they can be the first person to judge. They can be the first person to chuck a stone. Like, let's put her on our prayer list, guys. Oh my gosh, we need to pray for her. And it's like, you didn't feel the need to pray for her before like all her lovers and stuff like came out and talked about her. You didn't really feel the need to pray about her like before she was exposed on Twitter or YouTube or any social network. Like some people feel the need to make these people a project. Like, you did not care about them before the rumours. Like, it's now that you've seen their dirty laundry and you've clocked that it's not nice that you feel the need to start caring. You should have cared before that. We all should have cared about like people who go through stuff before it gets peak. That's basically the point of what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, if you say, oh yeah, I'm a nice person, I'm a good person, then be what you're saying. Don't just preach about it and talk about it and say, yeah, I'm a lovely person, like I don't judge people, like God's the only judge. Like, if you're saying that, yeah, then be the message. Be the message. Be what you are saying that you are. Like, put it into action. Like, just because a girl is promiscuous does not mean that she deserves hatred. Literally, it doesn't mean that at all. And I'm quite fed up of seeing it. And I just hope that, you know, people might kind of clock that it's not correct and kind of start to change. But yeah, hope that you liked the video. Subscribe there, favorite, like, share, comment, and yeah, my blog's out below, check it out. Peace, love, tut 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 tut, bye.